or you do good things, forget it. Nobody's going to talk about you and nobody's going to promote you. But once you become a hit man, once you become a killer, once you become a fraudster, the zoo will sing your praises. You can go there and spray a few dollars, spray a few nairas everywhere. People will be talking about you. But when you are a philanthropist and you do something that is powerful, something that is so good, nobody will talk about you, man. You don't exist. That is the zoo that we know. All right, we must continue. I will take a quick break, and our lines are officially open. From now henceforth, you are at liberty to call Radio Biafra SADEC, because if there is anything we do here in Chineke, we get Biafrans talking.
Tell you that Nigerians are insincere people, you must believe me.
That's right.
There is something dishonest, a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey or baboon, you must live your life in infamy, because you are a Nigerian. Yoruba man has spoken. Nigerians are not sincere. As I didn't tell you before. He's a Nigerian, no? He's telling you that their people are not sincere. Did I not tell you before that they are not sincere? You want to know what is insincerity? I will give it to you the way it is. Because the zoo is patently evil.
Yes.
Nigeria is evil. Do you know how much they stole? 400 billion pounds is in Europe, is in Asia, according to UK group. Ocean Zoo, the amount of money they steal will start off a tsunami. 400 billion, very close to $1 trillion, an amount of money that can build second Niger bridge, pay for free education for every child, make sure that all roads are built, you have running water, you have electricity, your university is funded. 400 billion pounds stolen by the monkeys, and blame it on these people. You have.
Good morning and welcome to the program.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me here as well.
There we
my name is Kanu. I've been listening to your program about what is saying and what is making the news today in Zoo. There are something we need to understand, like we said before, that hello?
Please go ahead, Mazi. You are loud and clear. Go ahead.
There is something we said before when our leader was rendered to Nigeria through these criminals, Kenyan president and whoever that is in Nigeria wearing the mask, fronting himself as Buhari. That was when their problem started. They took our leader back, they arraigned him in the court, he went to court without the so-called Malami informing his lawyers, his barristers. They went to court, and after that, they remanded him in prison, in detention in DSS. As if that was not enough, he was the one that fixed the court date on 26th July, and everybody saw exactly what played out in the court. Very simple. They did not bring our leader to the court. What was the reason? They were saying that they have a logistic problems, but they were able to bring in so many DSS to occupy the court premises. That tells you how useless and how senseless these people are. In the first place, they were saying, oh, he was rearrested. The question has been, where did you rearrested Mazi Ikechukwu? As they claim, since that very day, you don't hear anything again in the court. And they are still trying to tell you that he was going to be tried for treasonable felony, or they're going to try for treasonable felony. How can you try somebody for treasonable felony when you cannot obey simple court order The same thing they did in 2015, 2016, 2017 is the same thing they are repeating today. The question is, who are the people behind all these things? So, which court is going to convict our leader for treasonable felony? Like Barrister Lloyd Mako said, that is a trial before a trial. He is in DSS custody, fair and fine. But there is something that is very, very eminent. They have to come out and explain to the world how he was rendered to Nigeria. It's after that discussion, then we will know if we are going to go into the next stage of his hearing or not. As long as they've not done that, every other thing they're talking about is just nonsense. Yesterday, they were asked a very simple question. Court gave order that his lawyer should have visitation right 2 times in a week to go and visit our leader. They went there yesterday, people saw what played out. After going there with court order, they told them that they should put it in writing. That is very funny. They did. Yet they could not do anything. At the end of the day, they were asked to go home. That they will contact them again. That means flouting court order. And who is responsible for this? Is the same Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. He is the idiot that is responsible for all this nonsense. Because he never believed in his own court. That is why DSS did what they did. Because Malami never believed in Nigerian judiciary. But he wants to convict somebody because he is talking about Biafra. There is something I want Biafrans to know at this very minute. Very simple thing. The issue is no longer about our leader, how he was rendered to Nigeria. The trial, no. The issue on the table now is Biafra. That is why every one of them is panicking. In the last days, weeks, there was publication by the Guardian UK newspaper. This Guardian newspaper, they have been publishing for the past 200 years. They don't have shareholders. It doesn't belong to any millionaire or billionaire. They are being supported by individuals based on their donations. That is how they are surviving. And they have been able to pen all these things down to say exactly how it happened. And after 53 years, Biafra has resurfaced again in the UK most reputable newspaper, The Guardian. That is what is sending a shocking wave to every one of them, including the British politicians. That is where they are having their nightmares. We know. That is why they are running up and down, because they know that they don't have any case. They have committed a crime. This is an international crime, and they cannot cover it up. We Biafrans, we IPOB members will do everything we can to bring these people to an account. Kenyan government and the Nigerian government, and those of them that supported them. We believe in the rule of law. But the rule of law is not in Nigeria because you know that they don't have any law. There is no law in Nigeria. Everybody knows that. That is exactly what we are going to do. So people should not disturb themselves so much. Because one, they did not bring our leader to court on 26th. Or that they denied them access yesterday to see him in DSS custody. For sure, they will see him. Nobody can run away from that. They are going to see him for real. And that is the bitter truth. So I want all of us to focus on one thing. Both of us in our IRAT media, the issue is rendition. The issue is Biafra. It's nothing else. It's these two things. And we have to understand something. Our leader remains the face of Biafra in this 21st century. Our leader remains the symbol of self-determination. Nobody can take it away from him. That is what NNAMDI Kanu, our leader, represents. And nobody can take that away. And that is the message. And we have to stand on that. We will not go back. We stand on that. Any person who is not writing about the rendition, who is not talking about the guidance publication, everybody should go back and start talking about it. Whatever thing Nigeria is doing is just a distraction. They said that this criminal they call Abakari, whom they call CP, has been indicted by US court. That shouldn't be our problem. I have read in the last days, people who are commenting, even those who think that they are normal, everybody's commenting, protecting the same criminal. That is why Nigeria cannot produce. That's why Nigeria cannot progress in any form or shape. Because our people are very, very useless. Sometimes I sit down to ask myself, what do we have in our brains? What is in their brain? A common criminal that was guiding another fraudster with police helicopter, giving him protections. He's been indicted, everybody's talking, including all of them. That tells you one thing you have to know now, that Nigerian government, this present cabals in Asurok, they are part and parcel of this deal that has been flowing. And I can guarantee you, many of them are going to be indicted if they don't kill Abakari from now to tomorrow or even next week. Just to cover every mess they've gone into. He came to Biafra land and killed as many people as possible, but this time his people are going to kill him because they will kill him just to concede the evidence. All of them, all those mask wearers in Asurok, all of them that surround the presidency, all of them are aware of the deal, including the past chief of staff, the past IG, all of them are aware of this deal. And this time, all of them are going to be exposed. So what I'm trying to tell our people is, ignore them, allow the dead to bury themselves. They committed this crime, let them go and sort it out. That is not going to distract us. Our issue at the moment is DSS Malami flouting the same court order. He was sworn an oath to protect. The Biafran issue, the Guardian publication, and the trial before trial. These are the things that are very important to us. So we should not be distracted in any form or shape. We should be focused and leave them to sort themselves out. Our final destination is Biafra, and nothing is going to stop us from getting it. Biafra is now the issue on the table. It's the issue on the table. If UK don't hold them responsible, we will hold them responsible. Thank you very much, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha.
Thank you very much.
Him continue to bless you.
And bless you too. Thank you very much, my brother. Of course, we welcome that, and you have heard it. Of course, we keep on saying this, and of course, we must focus. I think that is the most important thing, to be focused. We need to focus on the cause. We need to know where exactly we are headed to. Of course, that is Biafra land. Come what may. Of course, they are going to do the needful. That's is very sure. It's very certain. And I encourage Biafrans not to be afraid. If you love Mazi Kanu so much, the only thing you can do for him now is to focus and do whatever it takes. Complaining, crying, and mourning or yapping is not gonna get us anywhere. We have slated that we are going to embark on a lockdown. That should be our focus now. Everybody should be talking about it. You should be conversing it. You should be looking for the audio. You should be forwarding it everywhere. I've done my bit. I've put it on our IPOB community radio. It keeps on playing every day, every minute, every hours, and everybody is listening. We want it to sink in the minds of our people to know that from the 9th of August, it's all system go. It is total lockdown. A ghost town.
Spoken.
Indigenous. you for the analysis. Let me start by the news that you read. The Janjaweed paper that was publishing what we said, please, it's not Southeast, please. They should go to hell. All Biafra land will be locked down on the 9th of all Biafra land. All Eastern down. South, east, south, south. Call it Tijo, call it Bibio, call it Efik, call it Urobo. All everywhere will be lock and key, ghost town. They should get it correct. They should stop dividing our people with their useless newspaper. We never said Southeast. We said Biafra land.
Absolutely.
I want to appreciate our DOS yesterday for coming in to do the needful. And then we've heard the plans that they have for us, the questions they were asked, and they are on point. We are now Biafra. We are moving into Biafra. Biafra is here. I want everybody to understand that our able leaders from DOS have stood up to take the bull by the horn. And yesterday night, we were listening to around 12 o'clock. They did us proud. I am very, very proud to be part of this movement. I am very proud to be an IPOB member. I am very proud to be a Biafran. Biafran is here, and I'm a proud Biafran. Mazi, I want to say something this morning regarding what is about to happen.
Go ahead, please.
Locking down is one of our strategies that we are going to use. And I want to tell everybody, ESN will be doing their part. You will be doing your part. Everyone is going to be ESN at this point. Everyone is going to be whatever you want to name yourself. Go and let me tell you something. Biafrans, I have said Biafrans, Eastern State of Old Region. Listen to me this morning. Go and arm yourself. If you let Fulani, Janjaweed, terrorists in the army uniform, police uniform, DSS, whatever have you, to kill you this time around the way they kill us in 1967, if you come to heaven, I will take slap you to hell. Go and get yourself ready. We are not going to be killed again.
All right, Mazi.
Our leader said they will kill us. We will kill them. At the end, Biafra will come.
Thank you very much.
Need any help? If you buy anything you buy, anywhere you buy it, and you need any help on how to operate it, just buy it. We will teach you how to operate it. Teach you how to get yourself ready before the time. We will come on the radio. We will say it the way it is. Zoo can go to hell. We will get our Biafra whether they like it or not. Mazindeo.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We welcome that. Let me see. I don't know if this is going to go through. Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Call on WhatsApp. Can you hear me? Yes, Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Ikechukwu, I can hear you. Good morning.
All right. Good morning, Mazi.
I remember Mazi Nwabwe. Thank you for this wonderful opportunity to speak to Biafrans and to contribute my own little quota to the cause for which we had, which is the restoration of the sovereign nation of Biafra.
Go ahead, please. Go ahead, Mazi.
Shoot every other one, the Directorate of State for their offense. I want to appreciate the Directorate for their firm stand in handling the affairs of this great family of Biafra, worldwide, the largest family on earth. So, more kudos to the Directorate of State. First of all, I want to react to what happened yesterday at the DSS dungeon when our barristers went to see our leader. They were denied access. There is no much or no long talk about the whole thing. The whole statement is just clear. The picture is just clear. The conspiracy is gathering. The conspirators are increasing in number, and it's a clear testament that the British and the Kenyan, the saboteurs in Biafra land, they're already working tirelessly to make sure that our leader is incarcerated forever, and hopefully for them to kill themselves, not to kill our leader, because as far as I'm concerned, the book of Elohim said that even when we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we shall fear no evil. Now that our leader is in the valley of the shadow of death, he's not ruffled, and his life is spared, his life is secured by Chukwu Okike Abiyama. So no matter what they think that they will do, none of these things will harm or ruffle our leader, he will come out us and still lead us into the nation of Biafra. So the picture is clear for us to see that Britain's hand is uppermost in this matter. Then to all these conspirators, there is a statement in the book of one of the Shakespearean novels, say Macbeth. In the book of Macbeth said, "Thou hast murdered sleep."
Yes, Mazi, go ahead.
Britain, they have murdered sleep. Nigerians have murdered sleep. The Kenyans have murdered sleep. The saboteurs, the governors in Biafra land, the senators, the reps, the traditional rulers, the religious leaders, and everyone who has a hand, who even heard, because in every coup that is being planned, if you are aware of the coup and you don't report, you are part of it. So anyone that has heard and never said anything up to now, they have all murdered sleep. The House of Assembly members, they have all murdered sleep. So let them have this at the back of their mind, that the land of Biafra will not allow them to rest, and the land of Biafra will require of them that for which they have given unto us, because it's a simple saying that the measure you give is the measure you're going to receive. They have given us a measure so terrible, and we are going to give it to them 100-fold, because that is what they want. We are no longer in the era of maybe talking and talking and talking. This is time of action, and the issue of this sit at home is just a clarion call to sacrifice all that we have. There is a common saying in English that says, "If you want peace, prepare for war." So the peace that we wanted, they gave us war. So we have to and deliver ourselves, and nothing more.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Well, let's leave it there.
Let them tell it to the 10 Downing Street, Biafra lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, and God bless you too. Let's go to Skype. Call on Skype. Can you hear me? Call on Skype.
Yeah,
hey, Wachineke, good morning. Please go ahead.
Thank you for coming online and doing the needful. Our Onion is our leader. We will continue to appreciate him.
Rukwechi.
Mazi, what do you name? Go.
I gonna appear mbamba. When him again.
Yeah, mbamba and Mazi.
Go ahead.
And what do you have for? Our DOS fanatical men of valor, radicals. We appreciate all of you. It's not time of too much talking. Mazi, you can see that Kenya and Uhuru Kenyatta, they have taken their Judas reward. They have been rewarded, okay, by British Boris Johnson. He has rewarded all of them, and the saboteurs in Biafra land, they have collected their own reward by bringing 1 billion to bring their brother in, and they can see what Onion is suffering now. Mazi, Atawatalana family on Chichi Miniola, Haga for that thing. Chukwu said something. Go and buy something and defend yourself. Tomorrow you come and talk nonsense. Hear me talk the Mazi, if I will see you there, because I know I'm going there. Arawa feke, I will not Arawa feke. Hara, Makala, double around the all about that. Our people go and buy what you use to defend yourself. It's not time of too much talking. And the Mazi, we could elaborate on this. You can make it little interaction, 1 minute, 2 minutes. Mazi, what did you see about our Biafrans in Biafra land, working in the hospitals, having their own hospitals, and when our people are shot on a situation like this now, you know, Suzu can always say, whenever our people have bullet shots or accident in Biafra land, and the doctors, these are our own brothers, these are Biafrans, these are people that God has blessed. You have your own hospital, you are working in a hospital, and they brought your feeding. All they have to tell them to go and get a police report. Probably before they go out, the person has died. Is that not a sabotage, Mazi?
It is indeed, Mazi. It is.
This is another area we are going to look into, because you see, our problem is our people. A lot of people have died because of this nonsense. Mazi, there is a 16-year-old girl. She died because of this kind of thing I'm talking. I don't want to say much, but. And if you're a medical doctor, you have a hospital, you are not in Biafra land. It's a time you start helping your people. Mazi, I have to leave it at the correct.
Thank you very much. Ndeo Mazi. All right, of course, we must continue. It is still Radio Biafra, SADEC, and we are taking your calls this morning. Of course, if you call us, we will take your call as we are almost rounding up this morning. All right, let's see who else we have on the line. So many calls coming in, and let's try and see if we can take them. Caller on the line, can you hear me? Caller on the line, good morning. All right, I think I've lost that call.
Hello?
Yes, good morning. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, my name is Samuel Okonkwan from Aguleri. So what I want to say is very simple. I want our people who have the inquiry lines and the emergency lines to be streaming it. Now is the time for us to advertise it. Very, very important. And another thing is we should also, some of our presenters, when they come online, when they want to start taking calls, they should always call their number. Sometimes they forget to do that or they don't do that. Some people,
you are right.
They want to call it. They don't know the numbers.
Absolutely.
And please, I want Biafrans to know that this lockdown we are having, the zoo will change it to another thing, because everything we are doing, the problem, why would they hate IPOB is because IPOB is the only movement that fights them within the law that they cannot even beat. So what they choose is to kill us. All these people, anybody that Nigerians start celebrating, know that the person is a criminal. Anybody that tells you he's a proud Nigerian, know that the person is either a criminal or anticipating to be one. Don't support anything Nigeria. Anything Nigeria is criminality. All of them. This guy they call Abakari is a Boko Haram member. Forget about all this thing, they are popping him up. He's the one that is taking out the hitmen in the south. But our people are so foolish. This man, the person I discovered this man, I told him you are a terrorist. The way you are carrying out your activities, you are killing people extrajudicially. There is no law that gives you the right to kill people the way you do, and nobody is saying anything. This, our people should wake up and open their eyes. Stop supporting anyone that in Nigeria is trying to force you to support. Have independent thinking. That is what makes you a Biafran. Think on your own. Don't depend on the politicians to think for you or to tell you how to reason. Because the person is paid. When they are paid, they come to convince you, to change your mind, to divert you from thinking what you should think. If you think exactly the way they want you to think, it is to their benefit. But if you think on your own, it will be to your own benefit. That is what I want to say.
Thank you very much.
So much.
All right. Thank you, my brother, for that. Let's quickly go to the caller on the line. Caller on the line, good morning. Can you hear me? Caller, what's up?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you.
All right, please.
Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, Onu Biafra. Onu Biafra.
Mazi, briefly, go ahead briefly because of our time. Go ahead.
Yes, we are proud. We are proud of you. Because Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, I want to ask you first. I want you for you to help me, please. After this announcement, after your broadcast, can you give me the number of Ike Peters, please? I need the number of Ike Peters from you. And
Mazi, go to his Facebook and drop him a message on Messenger. Go to his Facebook and drop him a message. He will get back to you on Messenger. I think that is the most easiest way to do it. All right.
Okay. Thank you very much. Biafrans, my name is Ipob Ebo from Spain, and I'm calling here in Spain as well. Please, Mazi, I just want to appeal for you again for the second time. That broadcast of yesterday was emergency. Can you replay it again for us to hear? Because most of us weren't aware of the emergency, please, broadcast. Can you help us, please? If you have something to comment about it, please.
I'll try, Mazi.
Okay. And also, finally, because of time factor, the only way to overcome these evil people, like British, France, and America, that are depending on our oil. Biafrans, as from that night, which we have as a ghost hour, let us blow those pipelines completely. Blow the pipeline. Land, sea, and air is the only way for us to overcome our enemies. Please, let us blow those pipelines. and for them to go and rest. To hell with them. All hell Biafra. God bless you because
thank you very much, Mazi.
Thank you. God bless you.
And thank you very much for that. Let's go quickly to Skype. Call on Skype. Please briefly call on Skype. Briefly, go ahead. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning, Mazi Ikechukwu.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much. My name is Ikechukwu Onuoha, and I'm calling from Italy, as usual. Mazi, please, my view this morning is something quite different from your program this morning, but all is about Biafra. Time has come when we become violent. I want to, this is my own opinion or my suggestion, I may say. I am urging the DOS, they are the people in charge of everything now, to be ready. IPOB, I will wish IPOB members to go to court in Europe, in America, because for the sake of Biafra. Either we damage something or we cause havoc, they will take us to court. And that is what we only do say this thing. We are ready to go to prison, maybe 6 weeks or 1 month prison in the name of Biafra. If issue of Biafra are not registered in the European or American courts, or we are being so quiet, we go to rally, we dance, we clap hands, we shout, we come back. I think these people will see us as soft as we are. We need to do something that will prompt these people, will force these people to pay attention and hear our need. This is number one. Second is that DOSS is still in charge of everything. They have the resources of IPOB in charge of everything. They should prepare. This journey is not going to end well. It will end violence. As I know, Nigeria is a zoo. So we should be prepared. One, in any angle, in any way, we should prepare ourselves. Even every woman in the street in Biafra land have his own something to protect himself, then the men should get ready. Even to organize those in Europe that are willing to go, they should do that. Organize us, we go home and they fix these people. These people are monsters and they Fulani will never do things according by law. So we should get prepared. If it takes us 1 year to get this done, get ready and every man. Those that are willing to be in the battlefield, those that will see for the logistics and other things should get ready. And that is the answer. Because if you fail, thinking of peaceful way, at the end we fail, we become slave forever. Thank you, Mazi Ikechukwu. Thank you
very much, my brother. Thank you very much. Nicely done, quick and sharp and smooth. All right, let's see who else we've got on the line. We might want to take this 1 or 2 more calls, and then, of course, we will begin to call it a day. Who else do I have here? All right, it looks like the line has frozen because I'm not sure why is this person not picking up the call. Unbelievable. Something is definitely not right here. All right. This is unbelievable. All right. I'm just going to have to leave it here if that is the case. If this person is not picking up the call. All right, Biafrans, there you have it. Of course, our focus today and going forward should be nothing but this whole lockdown. That should be our focus, Biafrans. I don't think there is any more, thing for us to look forward to except this lockdown for now, because it's just, one among many other strategies that we have in order to ensure that our leader, Mazi Kanu, is released. All right, let's go for the last caller for this morning. Caller on the line, good morning. Can you hear me? Caller on Skype.
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Mazi Ikechukwu, good morning from here.
Mazi, I have only 2 minutes left. Sorry for that. But if you can go ahead and make it in 2 minutes for me, I would appreciate that. Thank you very much.
If you can make it 3 minutes, I will appreciate.
Okay, let's try 3 minutes, just that my time is up. Go ahead, please. All right, what's going on now? The line has frozen. Mazi, can you hear me? Yes, I can hear you now. It's frozen for a second there. Go ahead. Mazi, go ahead. I can hear you. Unbelievable. What's going on now? We are even wasting the same minutes. Mazi, can you hear me? It says poor connection. Mazi, let me see if I can place back this call. Your call is, I think the network where you are, Let me see if I can get you back again. Yes, Maz, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, I can hear you.
All right, go ahead, please. Go ahead.
I greet Biafrans once again all over the world, friends of Biafra, freedom lovers. Our leader remains Mazi Kanu, or Mazi Kanu, His Excellency. I'm Rabbi Charles speaking from location. I hope I'm coming out clear, Maz.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I listened to the broadcast of last night. What the not interactive broadcast, but what the DOS came to say. Okay, it is a welcoming development that there will be lockdown on the stated date. They stated out on the 9th of August, from the 9th of August. But there is something I would like them to do. There is something that I would like the DOS to do, and that is, they may not come to tell us, but this should be very swift. It is almost a month or more than a month. This thing happened to our leader, and there are some certain information flying around. I'm not basing on that. It is good to lock down the Biafran land if it can be even 7 days in a week. I don't have problem with that. But we're going to lock out some certain elements that are communicating to the zoo government within us and among us. It is more than enough. It is more than due for this investigation to have been concluded. Because obviously, if you ask them, they don't know where this thing is flying around. There are things that I'm getting from the zoo directly that nobody have access to that. I have access to information. So if somebody among us that played this dangerous role, and our leader got into the situation where he is now, and anytime they're having discussions, those of the elements will be among them. So they are passing information to the zoo, and our lawyer cannot see our leader, and we are chasing a rat. Fulani is a mouse, but the big elephant is in the house. This thing should be looked into quickly. Otherwise, I will escalate this. I will start talking. Thank
you very much, Mazindewo. Thank you very much. We welcome that, of course. This is it, and this is where we are going to leave this. It's been indeed a great show, and I want to thank Biafrans all around the world for their time, for the tenacity, and of course, making this program a worldwide. We will be back again on Monday next week, and then, of course, I say to Biafrans all around the world, keep safe, and of course, be on the lookout, because we are ready to go all out to ensure that what belongs to us comes back to us, and of course, our leader Mazi Ikechukwu being one of it. All right, from me, Mazi Ikechukwu Onuoha, from here, it is goodbye, and may God bless the United Provinces of Biafra, and together we all shall see Biafra soon. Goodbye, and God bless.